I noticed it the first night she didn't call. Not late, not busy, just silent. I stared at my phone and said she's probably in a meeting. My son looked up from the floor. He said that yesterday. She's important now, I said. Meetings don't end, my daughter asked softly. Is Mommy eating dinner there again? I forced a smile. Just tonight, but I already knew that wasn't true. When she walked in after midnight, her heels echoed like she didn't belong. To the house anymore? You're still awake, she said. I waited. I replied, you shouldn't. That word stayed with me. Shouldn't I said? The kids asked for you. She took off her coat. I'm exhausted. I saved you food. I ate where? At the office. I nodded. Of course. She checked her phone while I stood there. That hurt more than the words. I'm proud of you, I said. She paused. You don't have to say that. I want to. She smiled, but it felt polite, like a meeting smile.
Oh, this is just a phase.
I wanted to believe her. The next morning, she left before sunrise. Will you be home tonight? I asked. I'll try. Always try. She kissed my cheek. Don't start. I watched the door close and felt stupid for standing there at breakfast. My son said, Mommy didn't say goodbye. She was late, I said. She's always late now. I said nothing. Days passed. Then weeks, our dinners became quieter. She didn't text, my daughter said one night. She's busy, I replied. My son asked, is she mad at us? No, I said too fast. Never. But I started asking myself questions I didn't want answers to. One evening, she came home early. I smiled. You're home. We have an event, she said. Together? Yes. I froze. I didn't know. You were invited? I wasn't. Now my assistant sent it. I didn't get anything. She sighed.
We're
already late. At the event? She walked ahead of me. People shook her hand. Cameras flashed. This is my wife, someone said. She corrected them. My husband. I laughed, trying to help. Same thing. She didn't laugh. A man stepped closer. You must be proud, I said. I am, she cut in. He's very supportive. Supportive like a chair. Like something you sit on and forget. During her speech, she didn't look at me once. When it ended, applause filled the room. I clapped until my hands hurt. A woman leaned toward me. It must be hard. What? Being married to power? I smiled. It's an honor. She nodded like she didn't believe me. On the drive home, I said, you were amazing. She said, you stood in the wrong place. I didn't know where to stand, you should have asked. I swallowed. I didn't want to bother you. She said nothing. At home, the kids were asleep. She missed you, I said. I'll make it up to them. When? She looked at me. Why? Are you interrogating me? I'm not. You sound like you are. I lowered my voice. I just miss you. She rubbed her forehead. I can't do this right now. Do what? It's conversation. It's our marriage. She stared at me. This is bigger than us. That sentence broke something. I thought we were the big thing, I said. She laughed softly. You're being emotional. I asked, is that a problem? Not now, she said. Not when everything is on the line. What line? My future, I whispered. What about ours? She paused. You knew who I was. I knew who you were with me. She grabbed her bag. I need sleep. I followed her. Something real. She turned. I can't be everything. I'm not asking for everything. What do you want? I want my wife. She looked tired. I don't have time to be her right now. That was it. No shouting. No slamming. Doors. Just that sentence. I don't have time. I sat on the couch while she slept upstairs. My phone buzzed. My best friend texted, "You okay?" I typed, "Yeah," then deleted it. Then typed, "I think I'm losing her." He replied, "People don't get lost, they walk away." I stared at the dark hallway. My daughter cried in her sleep. I went to her room. "Daddy," she whispered. "I'm here. Is Mommy mad?" "No, she doesn't hug me anymore." I held her tight. That night, something cracked in me. Not loud, not dramatic, just a quiet split, like a bone breaking under skin. I lay awake thinking, this isn't temporary. I thought, this is the beginning of the end. And for the first time, I wondered what would happen if I stopped waiting. I started waking up earlier so I could see her. She never noticed. "You're up already?" she asked one morning. I wanted breakfast together. She checked her watch. "I don't have time. I made eggs." She grabbed her phone. "I'll eat later." I said later never comes. "Why are you keeping score?" "I'm not. You sound like you are." Stepped aside so she could pass. "Have a good day." She kissed the air near my cheek and left. I stared at the door and told myself this is normal. She's busy at night. I waited again. When she came home, I said, "How was your day?" She loosened her jacket. "Productive. That's good." She smiled politely. "You should sleep earlier." I wanted to talk. She sat for a second. About what? About us. Her phone buzzed. She glanced at it. "Can this wait?" "It always waits." She sighed. "You're being dramatic." I laughed softly. "I'm being honest." She stood. "I don't have energy for this." I watched her walk upstairs and wondered when honesty became a burden. Tried adjusting. I stopped asking questions. I stopped planning dinners. I stopped expecting replies when the kids asked. I lied. "Mommy's working hard," I said. My son asked, "Does she like work more than us?" I said no, my daughter said. "She forgot my drawing." "She didn't forget," I said. "She's just busy." I pinned the drawing on the fridge myself. One evening, she brought someone home. "This is Aaron," she said. "My partner." He smiled. "Oh, you must be the husband." "I am," I said. He shook my hand firmly. "She talks about you." I looked at her. "She does." She said quickly, "In meetings." Aaron laughed. "He keeps her grounded." I smiled. "That's my job." They talk shop at the table. "I told you this strategy wouldn't work." Aaron said. She replied, "You were wrong." He grinned. "I usually am." I said, "Dinner's ready." She waved. 5 minutes. 30 minutes later, my son whispered, "I'm hungry." I said, "Eat." At the table, Aaron said, "Your kids are quiet." "They're listening," I replied. He nodded. "Smart." She checked her phone again. I said, "Can we eat without devices?" She looked at me. "This is important." "So are they." Aaron raised his hands. "I'll step outside," she said. "No, stay." I felt invisible. After he left, I said, "He's always around." She shrugged. "We work together. You laugh with him. I laugh with everyone. You look alive with him." She stared at me. "It's unfair," I asked. "Is it?" She crossed her arms. "You're jealous. I'm lonely." "Not my fault." I lowered my voice. "It wasn't before," she said. "I didn't change. Our life did." She snapped. "You should be proud." "I am," I said. "I just want my place." She laughed once. "This again?" "Yes," I said. "Always this." She rubbed her temples. "You knew my ambition." "I didn't know it would replace me," she said. "You're exaggerating." I asked, "When was the last time you asked about my day?" She opened her mouth, then closed it. "That's not fair," she said. I nodded. "I know." That night, my friend called. "You sound tired," he said. "I am still her shadow. I'm still her husband." He paused. "Are you?" I didn't answer. Weeks passed. Aaron texted her at midnight. She answered. I said, "Nothing at breakfast," she said. "We're traveling next week." Me and Aaron. I blinked. For how long? A few days? "What about the kids?" "My mother will help." "You didn't ask me." She replied, "I assumed." It felt something sink. That night, we argued quietly. "You don't see me," I said. She replied, "I see results." "I'm not a project. You're making this personal." "It is personal," she said. "I can't carry your insecurity," I whispered. "I'm not insecure. I'm disappearing." She looked away. I asked, "Do you even miss me?" He hesitated. That was worse than no. "I care," she said carefully. I didn't ask that. She said, "You're asking for something I can't give." I asked why. She answered, "Because This matters more right now. More than us? She didn't answer. I went to the kids' room. My son said, "Are you mad?" "No," my daughter said. "Is mommy leaving?" "Will she come back?" I said yes. But I wasn't sure what back meant anymore. That night I lay awake. I thought, if I stay, I'll fade. I thought, if I leave, I'll be the villain. I stared at the ceiling and made a decision without words. I stopped trying to be chosen. She came home after midnight again. I didn't move from the couch. "You're still up," she said. I was waiting. She dropped her bag. "For what?" "For the truth," she sighed. "Not tonight." "It's always not tonight." She walked toward the stairs. "I'm exhausted." I stood. "So am I." She stopped. "What do you want?" "I want to know if we still matter." She turned slowly. "This again?" "Yes," I said. "Because it's never answered." She crossed her arms. "I don't have time for this. You have time for everything else? That's not fair." I asked, "What are we fighting for?" She looked at me like the question annoyed her. "Why does it have to be a fight?" "Because we're breaking," she said. "I'm building something at the cost of us." She shook her head. "You're making it dramatic." I stepped closer. "I'm asking you to choose." Her eyes hardened. I already did. The room went quiet. I whispered, "Us." She didn't answer. I asked again, "The kids." She closed her eyes. "Don't. Do this," I said. "Say it." She opened them. "I can't slow down." "Why?" "Because control matters more than family." "Yes." She said it without anger. That hurt the most. I nodded slowly. "Oh, it's power," she replied. "It's survival." "For who? For me?" I laughed once. "What about us?" She said, "You'll adapt." I already did. She frowned. "Then what's the problem?" "The problem is I disappeared." She checked her phone. "I'm done talking." I said, "I'm not." She snapped. "I don't have the capacity to fix this." "Then don't." She looked confused. "What does that mean? It means I won't beg?" She stared at me. "Are you threatening me?" "No," I said. "I'm freeing myself." She scoffed. "You won't leave." Walked past her. I went upstairs. My hands shook, but my mind was clear. I opened the kids' room quietly. My son stirred. "Dad, I'm here. Is it morning?" "Not yet." He frowned. "Why are you packing?" "We're going on a trip." My daughter sat up. "With mommy?" I swallowed. "With me." She asked, "Is she coming later?" I said no. They didn't cry. That scared me. I packed clothes, school things, toys they loved. I moved slowly. I listened for footsteps. None came. Downstairs, my phone vibrate. My friend's name lit the screen. I whispered, "I'm leaving." He paused. "Now, yes. Do you need me?" "I need you awake." "I am." "She chose power," I said. He replied, "Then choose your kids." "I am. Come here," he said. "You're not alone." I hung up. I carried my daughter. First, she wrapped her arms around my neck. "Daddy, I've got you." My son followed, holding his backpack. She didn't say goodbye. He said, "I know." At the door, she finally appeared. "What are you doing?" she asked. "Leaving." She laughed nervously. "Stop," I said. "Move. You're being emotional." "No," I said. "I'm being done." She stepped closer. "You can't. Just take them. They're my children. You didn't ask." "I asked for years." She said, "This will destroy my image." I replied, "You already destroyed our home." Her voice softened. "You'll regret this." I looked at her. "I regret staying." She reached for my arm. I stepped back. "Please," she said. "For what?" I asked. "Time," she whispered. "For patience." I said I gave it all. She said nothing. I opened the door. Cold air hit my face. My son asked, "Is mommy mad?" I said. My daughter asked, will she miss us? I said, that's up to her. We left. No shouting, no police, no drama, just silence. At my friend's place, the couch felt like safety. He handed me water. Sit. I sat. You did the right thing, he said. I don't feel right, I replied. You feel alive. I nodded. Days passed. Money became tight. I sold my watch. I skipped meals. But she called once. I didn't answer. Her assistant emailed. I deleted it at school. My son smiled more. My daughter stopped waking at night. I watched news clips quietly. She stood alone in interviews. Erin was gone. Her smile looked practiced. One night, my phone buzzed again. A message from her. We need to talk. I stared at it. I thought, not tonight. I turned the phone face down. I lay between my children and felt something. Steady, not victory, not revenge, control. For the first time, I wasn't waiting. Time didn't heal me. It sharpened me. Dad, watch this, my son said, jumping from the last stair. I'm watching, I said. My daughter laughed. He thinks he can fly. He can, I said, just not forever. They laughed, and the sound settled something in my chest. Life became smaller, then steadier. My friend said, you look different. I sleep, I replied. That helps. I nodded. So does silence. Money stayed tight. Do we need this? My son asked, holding a toy. No, I said, but we need food. He smiled. That's okay. I learned how strong kids become when they feel safe. One evening, my phone rang. Her name. I stared at it. My friend said, you don't have to answer. I know, I said. I answered anyway. Hello, I said. Her voice sounded unfamiliar. It's me. I know. I heard you're doing well. We're doing fine. She paused. I wanted to check on the kids. They're okay. That's good, she said. Silence filled the line. I'm sorry, she said finally. For what? For everything, I asked. Do you mean it? Yes. Or do you need it? She didn't answer right away. I need to see you, she said. I replied one time. Thank you, she whispered. We met at a cafe. She arrived early. She stood when she saw me. You look different. She said, so do you. She smiled, but it faded quickly. I didn't realize, she said. I know. I thought success would feel fuller. It doesn't hug back, I said. She flinched. Erin betrayed me, she said quietly. I heard. He took clients, took credit. I'm sorry, I said. She looked at me. Are you? Yes, I said. I wouldn't wish emptiness on anyone. She leaned forward. I was wrong, I know. I lost you, she said. Yes. Lost the kids, she whispered. You stepped away, I replied. She cried softly. I didn't mean to. I believe you. Her eyes searched mine. Can we try again? I shook my head. No, why not? She asked. Because I don't want to disappear again. I changed, she said. So did I. She reached across the table. I didn't take her hand. I forgive you, I said. Her face broke. That hurts more than anger. I'm not here to hurt you. I miss us, she said. I miss who I was, I replied. She wiped her tears. Do they talk about me? Yes, I said. With honesty, do they hate me? No, I said. They understand. Whispered, I don't deserve that. No, I said. But they do. We sat quietly. I was lonely at the top, she said. I was lonely beside you, I replied. She nodded slowly. I hope you're happy, she said. I am present, I said. That's better. She stood. This is goodbye. I said. She hesitated. Thank you for protecting them. I always would. She walked away. I didn't watch it at home, my son asked. Did you see Mommy? Yes, I said. My daughter asked, is she sad? Yes, I replied. My son said, are you sad? No, I said honestly. That night, my friend asked, how did it go? I closed the door, I said. Did it hurt? It felt right. Weeks. Past her name faded from headlines. Mine never needed one. At the park, my son said, "You laugh more now?" "I do," I said. My daughter held my hand. "You don't look tired." "I'm not," I replied. One evening, my phone buzzed again. A message from her. "I understand now." I typed nothing. I deleted it. I put the phone down. "Story time," my daughter said. I opened a book again, my son asked. "Yes," I said. "Always." They leaned against me. I listened to their breathing. I thought about everything I lost, then everything I kept. I didn't lose a wife. I saved a family.